Hey guys, it's Canon Vixia Studios here, and today is day one of our trip. I don't really know what you want to call this trip, but it's a trip. And today we're starting it at King's Dominion. There's Dominator right there, I-305 in the distance. Haven't been here since 2018, so I'm very happy to be back at the park, and we'll see you guys once we get inside, hopefully. We're now inside of King's Dominion, rushing over to Tumbili, if I can figure out where it is. I haven't been here since 2018, it's been a while, but need to get on that new credit, new coaster. Haven't been on one of the smaller models of the free spin yet, so that should be interesting.
They work here.
Here we are inside Jungle Expedition. We made it. Just got off of Tumbili, the new for 2022 SNS free spin here. Like I said, this is my first time ever riding a free spin of this model. This is the smaller model. There's a hummingbird right there actually, but that was pretty fun. Didn't get too many flips, but I think that the brakes at each Raven dive really add to the intensity because it kind of holds you there. Also, this whole area, I know it's been said by a lot of other coaster YouTubers, but this is incredible theming for Cedar Fair. Like, I almost thought I was in Animal Kingdom when I first walked into Tumbili. Now we're gonna take a ride on Reptilian, which was Avalanche and has since been rethemed to fit in with the Jungle Expedition area. This is cute too, it looks awesome. They did a really great job with this whole area.
Oncoming riders, please step into the car. Hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the ride vehicle at all.
Our train's not locked during the ride here.
Your lap bar to confirm it is locked. If you're having difficulty with your lap bar, please notify a team member.
Over here, also in Jungle Expedition, they have Arachnidia. I can't really figure out how to pronounce it, just like Tumbili. But this is a scrambler. I believe they had this scrambler already and rethemed it, but like the theme, like the logo, it's really cool looking. I believe this is where they have their show for the area. Yes, Let's Get Wild. Starts, this one 6:30 and 8 o'clock, but this is the whole centerpiece, I guess. Tumbili right there. They did a really good job at this area. I mean, I haven't been here in a while, like I said, so I don't remember what it used to look like, but this looks good. Over here we have the singing mushrooms. I have never actually seen them sing, so maybe we'll see them sing today. The next ride of the day is Racer 75, which I know people are gonna be mad that I'm even calling it that, so Rebel Yell. We need a side of it, and it looks like they're running both blue and red on the same side. I don't even know which side I'm missing, so I'm just gonna say whichever side this is a new credit. I don't care. So yeah, here we go. So we just got off of the Racer 75 side that we hopefully needed. I don't even know if it was the right side, but I'm counting it. What's weird is that they're running both the red train and the blue train on the same side, so you can't even figure out like by which color, because they're running both colors on the same side, so whatever. Now we're going over to Twisted Timbers. Did notice that I-305 has opened, and we'll probably head over there after we do a few rides on Timbers. So it's been a little while. It started raining, as you can see. It's actually raining pretty bad right now. And we dealt with very long, kind of pointless delay. Someone freaked out because they hit their funny bone in the train, and maintenance was there. There's a whole bunch of people there. Took a while, nothing happened. And now it's on one train off. Because of that, great. But ride was phenomenal. I mean, it's raining, and if you know anything about RMCs in the rain, they're unbelievable in the rain. And the same holds true here with Twisted Timbers. It was running so fast. It's so good. Such a great ride. Still got to go get on I-305, but yeah, it was great. Tom, how was Twisted Timbers?
So the 2 rides we had on it were awesome. It used to be my #1 until I started going to more parks, and it still holds a really strong spot in my top 20. Great ride.
Wow, it was great to get back on this after a couple of years. It's probably still my favorite ride in the park, but I'll make that judgment in a little while.
We're actually heading over to what I think is the best ride in the park, maybe. I-305, Intimidator 305. Very excited to get back on that. It's probably going to hurt like crazy because of this rain, but we're going to gray out and have a great time. It is time to get back on what is widely regarded as one of, if not the most intense coasters in the world, Intimidator 305 here at Kings Dominion. It's been a while since I rode it. Very excited to re-ride. We just did one of the most insane coaster experiences I think I've ever had. I-305 in the pouring rain. Holy crap. Tom and I were in the second to back. Dad, where were you? So, a little further up. It was, the rain pelting on our faces was insane.
On my arm where the rain had pelted me, but it was still pretty great.
It was an amazing ride. Actually, that was the last ride before they shut it down for weather, because I guess the rain's getting too brutal for this, but holy, no, that was unbelievable. If you can ride I-305 in the rain, or if you have to, just prepare yourself, because wow, unbelievable. So, we just did 2 more rides on this insane ride. We actually wound up being the first riders on it after it broke down. Well, went down for weather, and as you guys saw before, we were the last riders on it before it went down for weather, so I guess that's cool. Like I said before, this thing's unbelievably intense. The rain definitely slowed down a bit for now. Hopefully it'll stay this way. It's pretty much down to just a drizzle now. So I was actually able to keep my eyes open the entire ride that time, and it is just so intense. The entire ride is intense too. I felt myself graying out at multiple points throughout the ride, not just the first turn. Snap turns are unbelievable. It's a great ride. I don't know where we're heading next, but I-305 may just be the best coaster here. Now, pretty unwillingly, I'm riding Grizzly with these two. I don't know why they want to ride it, but
it's because you don't want to ride it so much.
Yeah. Here we go, into the woods to ride this thing.
Woo! High five. Woo!
All right, so we just rode Grizzly. Unfortunately, there's not really any place to take video of the actual ride since it's in the woods. We rode it twice, and I know I said I really didn't want to ride it in the last clip, but honestly, it's not that bad. It's super rough, like crazy rough. There it goes over there, but it's got potential. It has a ton of airtime, actually. It's just a little too rough in certain spots. So honestly, I think if Cedar Fair was just to invest a bit of money and tighten track some of the parts of the ride that are really rough, like the valleys, honestly, this could be a pretty good ride. It's not as bad as I remembered it being. I used to think it was just god-awful, terrible. No, it's actually, you gotta ride it. It's certainly interesting. I rode in the front of a car both times. There's no non-wheeled seats on this ride, and it was definitely smoother than if I were to ride in the back of a car, so I definitely recommend not riding in the back of a car. So you're gonna want to get like rows 1, 3, 5, 7, any odd numbered rows. But that was not that bad. Tom, what'd you think?
I'll agree with everything you said. It wasn't nearly as rough as I remember, which was pretty bad. I think the trick is do sit in the front of a car, and you'll enjoy it a lot more than if you don't.
What?
How was it?
Oh, it was good. It was good. I mean, it's rough. I mean, it's an older ride. It definitely could use some Titan track in a few spots. Would definitely make it much better.
And I should mention that those two rode in the front row the first time. I rode in row 3. Then him and I rode in the second to back row. And then Tom rode in, I guess, the fourth to back row. I don't really remember what number it is, but yeah. We were also on the orange train, so if you want to replicate what we got, go there. So we just got off of these flyers here. If you know me, and you've seen all my vlogs, you know I love these rides. This one's actually called Flying Eagles. And out of the ones I've ridden, I can't remember if I've ridden one like this. This is actually a 10-car one. I've never, from what I remember, I don't remember seeing one, but I guess the combination of the wind and the fact that the rain has actually picked up again made these insane. If you remember, if you saw my Six Flags America vlog from early last year, you would know that I was actually able to flip one of those backwards. And I almost did it here too. Came pretty close. How are those flyers?
Those are some of the most intense flyers I've been on. I've only been on a handful of them, but I had an awesome time on these.
Oh, they were really good. Really good.
I don't know why, but this area of the park over here by Shenandoah and Whitewater Canyon is giving me big time Silver Dollar City vibes. I don't know what it is about it, but I don't know. Kind of feels like Silver Dollar City a little bit. Looks like this is a stage from Grand Carnival. Oh, maybe not. It's actually a show. Looks like it could be from Grand Carnival though. They recently ended their Grand Carnival event. Now it's over at Dorney Park. Now we're up here at the very front of the park to take a ride on Dominator, the only B&M coaster in the park. This is actually the world's longest B&M floorless coaster. It was originally at Six Flags Worlds of Adventure, also known as Six Flags Ohio, also known as Geauga Lake, and now it's here at King's Dominion. So as you guys saw, Tom, you finally got park completion.
Never tell me the odds, because you got to be able to follow your dreams. As long as you commit, full send it, no excuses, then you get results. That's what it's all about.
Sure. Yeah, if you don't know, Great Pumpkin Coaster, you have to have a kid to ride with you if you're over 60 inches tall or 5 feet tall. I am definitely not shorter than 5 feet tall, so I couldn't help him out there, but he was able to get on, so now we don't have to listen to him say that he doesn't have all coasters here.
That's right.
Now it's time to finally ride Boo Blasters. When we were here in 2018, we went on Boo Blasters, but right after I believe the first room, the ride broke down and we actually got evac'd and walked through the whole ride. Wasn't able to film it, but it was very cool to see the ride for, you know, not in the dark. So now I'm actually going to get to experience it the right way, hopefully. So we just got off of Boo Blasters, luckily, so I actually got to experience it after being walked through it a few years ago. I won. I think my score was 1440. Tom, what was your score?
1290. Yes, you won, Tom.
Yes, I did.
Very good.
Dad?
Mine was 750 because you kept bumping into me.
Uh-huh.
You sat next to me.
Yeah. It was a good dark ride, though. Definitely very, like, old school, retro. Got a lot of gravestones here. Reminds me a bit of the Haunted Mansion with these, you know, clever gravestone type things here. You could also see Reptilian back there. But yeah, Boo Blasters was pretty fun.
Off it, out of here.
So we just got off at Backlot, and it's weird because about a little over a month ago, almost 2 months ago now, we rode Backlot at Kings Island. And that seems like it got like a major refurb of some kind this year. All the effects were working, it was repainted. This one, over there at the, I guess, midpoint of the ride where you stop and there's supposed to be all kinds of explosives and everything. You stopped for about 3 seconds, nothing happened, and then you took off. So it was a little weird, but you know, Backlot's always a fun ride. It's one of my favorite family coasters out there. Two more rain rides on I-305 complete. Just got off Flight of Fear, and it's definitely better in terms of smoothness and enjoyability than Kings Island's. I know those two would disagree because they were in the very back row. I rode in the second to back row, and while I got my foot crushed because that's the way these trains are set up, it was still a little smoother. I don't know what it is with these Flight of Fear coasters, but they just do not run anywhere near as good as Poltergeist at Fiesta Texas or Joker's Jinx at Six Flags America. This time around, we decided to use their free locker system, just like the one that's at Seal Vengeance. So we'll see how this goes. So we just ended our day out here on Twisted Timbers. As you can see, that other train is still off because of what I talked about earlier in the vlog, so that's great. But we were able to squeeze in 2 rides. It was great, got back row, it was hauling. That's definitely one of the best RMCs. It's glossy smooth, has super good airtime, great elements. Overall, just an incredible ride. Guys, would you concur?
You know what, perhaps this is all a metaphor for life. No matter how many obstacles are gonna get thrown at you, you just gotta persevere and eventually you'll reach your goals. So just keep chugging along, I guess.
Well said, Tom. Well said.
The more I walk around Kings Dominion's new jungle expedition area, the more I'm amazed by just how well themed this whole area is. Honestly, when I first started walking around here this morning, I could have sworn I was in Disney's Animal Kingdom. They did a really, really good job with this whole area. I mean, this whole area is just totally a step above the rest of the park, and I really hope that this is a sign of what's to come for all Cedar Fair parks. It started with Frontier Town's overhaul in 2018, continued with the area by Copperhead Strike, in 2019, and they've really outdone themselves with this. Timbilli may not be the most insane coaster out there, but it doesn't need to be, because the theming around here is just what makes the area. It's awesome. And that's going to do it for our day here at King's Dominion. It was a very rainy day, but we had a great day. Got a few rides on I-305, Twisted Timbers, a bunch of other stuff. Great day, great park. Definitely glad to have been back here since it had been so long, but King's Dominion is a great park. Dad, how was your day at King's Dominion?
Oh, we had a great day. We made the best of it with the weather. Actually, the crowds were very light because of that. A couple little hiccups throughout the day because of the weather, but not really a big deal. We had a great time.
Yeah, the weather wasn't stopping us. We had an awesome day here at King's Dominion. Tons of great rides. Can't wait to come back in the future. Great day.
But that's going to do it for today's vlog. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.